I received many messages and questions from women on what their boyfriends are asking them to do. They're asking them to get pregnant before they marry them. And when I listen to this sort of things, my heart aches. Why the hell will you go straight to a woman you are dating to ask her to give birth or to get pregnant before you marry her? What is your motive? What are you thinking? Why are you saying that? When we're in a relationship and because of our carelessness, we get pregnant unintentionally. We can embrace that thing and then get married or give birth or something. It came unintentionally. But for the point to ask a woman to get pregnant before you marry her, that is disgusting. And if you're a woman out there, don't fall for that nonsense, I call it. Because, at a normal circumstance, what is right, even if you are not able to do what is right, you shouldn't feel entitled to what is wrong. If you cannot do what is right, don't feel entitled to what is wrong, or your inability or your weakness of not being able to do the right thing. So you are supposed to get married to a woman. Appreciate, honor her before you will be able to get pregnant or whatsoever. But because of our weaknesses and our lack of self-control, we do get pregnant, we do have sex before marriage or whatever. But that does not mean it's the right thing to do. And nowadays, because we have allowed those things to happen, most people are feeling entitled to it. If you don't sleep with me, then I will not get married to you. Now they are moving to the extent of if you don't get pregnant, I'm not getting married to you. And you, the lady out there, ask yourself, wouldn't you love to have a man put a ring on your finger, get married to you before that man gets you pregnant? There's no woman out there who wouldn't want that. Because we think our hands are tied and the men are using promiscuous means to lure us into that kind of situation where they put us on a condition that get pregnant and I'll get married to you. Because we are so much interested in getting married, we fall for that thing and then later they dump us. Okay, the thing is that before a man can even ask you to do that, they have their reasons. And the first reason is that the man wants to test if you are fertile or not. Most men recently do have the notion that the women are having so much abortions, and most women, when they get married, they are not able to give birth or something. And so as a man, your legacy is your children. So if you marry somebody and she's not able to give you children, then you will find yourself wanting or something. So get pregnant, then I know that yes, you are fertile, so that I would be able to get married to you. But if you think like this as a man, that is stupidity. Because you see, you can never cheat nature in this world. You can never cheat nature. Somebody can be fertile today, you get married to the person will not be fertile again. You can give birth to children, they can die, they can face challenges or whatever. So you cannot predict the future. And we've seen people who never give birth at their early stages of their marriages, but later on, they were giving birth to triplets, to twins, and whatever. So what are you talking about? Because a woman can get pregnant, and in that 9 months period, she can have a miscarriage. So what is the essence of your idea, getting her pregnant before marriage? So you can never cheat nature. Come with a good heart and then respect the woman. Know that you're supposed to put the ring on her finger before other thing follows. And those are the things that when you do, the good deeds of this world will actually follow you. So ladies, this is the first reason why they will say that kind of, they want to test whether you are fertile or you are not barren. And that is not the right way to go. If you are serious as a man, take the person to the hospital, do your test, whatever you want to do, and then bring her home. But to say she should get pregnant before you marry her, that is ridiculous. Don't do that. The second thing is that most men, they are not in for the marriage. Most people think that they are growing and they are not ready for the commitment of marriage. So they want to give birth, take care of their children. But you realize that when we give birth or when we impregnate women, they become attached to the children and they suffer so much because in that 9-month period, it is not easy. So they suffer all those things, but you, the man, you only donated your sperm and you are doing whatever you want to do. But the person as a woman is also looking for attachment, affection to be able to raise the child. But here in the case, you lie to the person and you want to marry her, so she should get pregnant. She got pregnant and then later on, you are not taking care of her anymore. And most men, when they impregnate you after you giving birth, they will just come take their children or they will be taking care of their children alone, leaving you there. But they forget that you are attached to the children, or every part of your life is attached to the child, but they end up focusing or valuing the child over your life, and they forget about their promise. A lot of women are making confession about how the men lied to them convince them to give birth, and then they will marry them. And later on, after they've given birth, they didn't come. They didn't marry them. They came for their children. They were nowhere to be found or whatsoever. So my ladies out there, don't fall for this, in quote, nonsense. The fact that you are not able to control yourself to even marry before having sex does not mean that you should go the extent of letting a man degrade you to this level. That is total disrespect to voice out to tell the woman like that. Because if you're not ready for marriage and you're not ready for child making, unless it is a mutual consent. But like I said, there's no woman out there who wouldn't want to get married to that wonderful husband before having children. We all want that kind of thing. But because we think we cannot have everything that we want, that's why we allow ourselves to be disrespected and used like that. So if you're a woman out there and that is not what you actually want, don't fall for this. It's a lie, and that is the wrong way of testing your fertility or your barrenness. Don't fall for that nonsense. So don't just go out there and be deceived by any man out there in the name of getting married to you. If he loves you, if you want to have children, he should do the right thing. Come see your parent or do the needful, and then you can go ahead and then produce as many children as you want for him. So don't just fall for anything that they are saying out there. At the end of the day, you'll be the one to be that single mother, and that is the reason why we have so many single mothers in this world. Well, my name is Brother Obi. You can call me Love Dr. Obi. On all social media handles, you can find me over there. If you are new on this channel, don't forget, hit on the subscribe button for me. It is very, very important to me. Also, leave a comment or like, and let's see what we can do with the next video. So I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed.